I want to test one thing. You see? It's immune to damage. This is what I found when I failed pairing boss with ForteCircuit. When your ForteCircuit is full, hold your basic attack to enter Striding Lion, you have at least half seconds of invulnerability. Hello everyone, how is going? Today we are going to talk about some LingYang combat tricks and some DPS calculations from theory into combat. Let's talk about LingYang ForteCircuit, Lion Spirit, charge up with Intro and Resonance Liberation. While perform Intro, it gains you 40%, and while using Resonance Liberation, it gives you another 60%, which means you can get your ForteCircuit ready within around 5 seconds. Also, you gain another 50% glacial damage buff for 14 seconds. Now I believe all of us can feel that LingYang ForteCircuit's Striding Lion's basic attack is higher than basic attack combo set, right? But how much different are there? To see the difference, I run a test. This is the base stat I tested with, which I keep it as minimal as possible since I only want to see the difference instead of how high DPS it can reach. From part 1 basic attack to part 5 combo with resonance skills takes around 5.2 seconds. Normally, Striding Lion's duration is 5 seconds, and when 5 seconds finish, it will trigger the Stormy Kicks. Before trigger Stormy Kicks, total damage of 5 seconds Striding Lion stat is around 65% higher than basic attack, which is quite huge. Is anybody feel the same way? Cause that means the longer you stay in mid-air, you get higher DPS, which also means to achieve that, you need a little bit energy regen. Now before I continue, I gotta say whatever they say about LingYang, those judgment, those critical things, LingYang won't mind, right? Let's get back to talk about build. It's quite like any other main DPS. The cost for echo will be suggested to get crit rate first, and then to crit damage, and to attack percent. About cost 3 elite echoes, it is best to get glacial damage bonus, and then to attack percent. About the echo substats, according to how DPS scales, the priority comes to crit rate first, and then to crit damage, attack percent, basic attack damage bonus, and to energy regen or flat attack. To see if my thoughts are valid, I run another test. This is a skill training characters which everyone can access to. The moveset start with 5 times basic attack into resonance skills and enter 46 2 times in a row, and once resonance liberation energy is full, use resonance skill to gain 40% for the second and trigger the resonance liberation. And at last, perform the Striding Lion. The damage calculated with every second splitted into 60 frames. It comes to a result like this. Consider all blue colors is basic attack damage, the total of it almost reached 70%, and the damage in Striding Lion stat almost reached 70% of basic attack damage. That leads to a smaller conclusion, since with the level and weapon progression of the characters, you will get the basic attack very fast. As soon as your character's base attack reached 600, 60 flat damage in Echo substat wouldn't be effective anymore. And while basic attack stand a great amount of damage in total DPS, and LingYang ForteCircuit Striding Lions stand a great amount of DPS in total of basic attack damage, which is all the reason I suggest the Echo substat like this. I hope it's not too much, please bear with me, cause I got another example of gameplay data to show you. This is the gameplay of how I clear the Heron hologram level 80. This is my LingYang build, which is far from a good build. What I actually want to show you is with this energy regen, what kind of result I can achieve of all kind of damage proportion. With this ER rate, I was able to stay in the mid-air almost entire time. The second high is the outro skill and come through the third Lampy Echo damage. But the Echo damage is actually can go higher because in any given situations, if possible, the best rotation should be like this, so that the Lampy Echo damage can get the Lion Vigorous buff. I have to say, this doesn't mean that you have to build LingYang this way, but if you do, around 150% ER rate should be enough. Moreover, I think LingYang intro and outro is worth mentioning because the outro is a small nuke that make up the damage of his off-field time, and LingYang intro provides him 40% for the gauge. Many of LingYang kits and passive, especially the resonance change, strongly suggest play LingYang as a team play. If that's a fact, you don't have to listen about the tier list. It's probably the solo gameplay tier list, which is a bit unfair for LingYang. By far, how do you think about the video? To all the viewers here, I really appreciate you watch all the way here, and please do like and subscribe for being a huge impact for me. Last but not least, I want to share some tricks with you that can widen the DPS window. Yeah, you can dip like that, so that your stomach kicks won't miss. One set, 3 hit, lip sweep back. Yeah, you see, he will jump behind. I am charging 80% of the footer gauge. Sometimes if you're sure you will get the footer gauge full when you need it, you can keep using the tail sprite, because this has the highest DPS. Yeah, you can parry this with your resonance skills. It's dangerous, but the chance is high. This one easy. Just get close to him. Yeah, you can parry this with your resonance skill because you're lit, right? And the distance becomes closer. Until you see his leg. Yeah,